she would play all day if she had her way. In a way, 5-year-old Janet Naziwa is compensating for lost time. Naziwa's troubled toddler years are vividly remembered by Robina Galinda, her mother.
Nakizuulanga alina emyaka 2 naye ndabanga alwala bw'alwala omusujja abeera bubi n'ekifuba abeera bubi ne baŋŋamba mutwaleko mu kasikaani e Mulago. Bwe namutwala mu kasikaani e Mulago nensinga naye Dr. Rabi n'aŋŋamba nti omwana alina ekituli ku mutima.
Naziwa had open heart surgery at Mulago Hospital 3 months ago, thanks to the Gift of Life, an initiative fundraised for by Rotary. Her mother counts herself one of the luckiest mothers alive.
Duli yalinga okulya kwe nga kutono nga singa kunywa mazzi kunywa butunda ng'obwo naye ng'okulya si nnyo.
At school, Naziwa easily takes part in class activities. Today, her class is learning about personal hygiene.
Can you give me my water?
Her mother dreams of her child pursuing medicine and touching the hearts of other people in future. Naziwa's career dream, whatever it may be, is being nurtured at Golden Bell School in Chireka, where she is in top kindergarten class. Rotary in Uganda, which is part of the Rotary District 9200, consists of 60 clubs scattered in city suburbs and several countryside towns, formed by Uganda professionals who have stayed true to Rotary's motto, service above self. Ugandan Rotarians collaborate with their comrades all over the world to support Rotary International's Gift of Life initiative, a project that has saved the lives of over 10,000 children who suffered from varied heart problems the world over. 35 Ugandan children with different heart complications have received heart surgery under the Our Hearts Are in Uganda program, an arm of the Gift of Life. Jonathan Olunga, a 13-year-old Ugandan, happened to be the 10,000th child. Annette Nsanji, yet another beneficiary, lived with 2 holes in her heart for over 20 years. The unbearable pain made her miss school and robbed her of a normal life. Her surgery at the Stony Brook University Medical Center in the USA went successfully, and Sanji has now expanded the list of Rotary ambassadors.
Kale nafe okusooka nga we tulowooza kubanga bagamba mbu abantu bangi nnyo abakola ebintu ebiriki ebiri fojjale kati naffe nga tugamba ne bagenda kukola fojjale batubuzeebuze balimba naye byonna ebyo si bituufu era omuntu alowooza ekyo aba alimba.
Nsanji and her family couldn't be happier. The closeness they cultivated in the trying times of taking care of their beloved daughter and sister now flourishes even more with a healthier and hopeful Nsanji in their midst. Clement Tehingisa, her father, expresses his gratitude, but also the wish that Rotary in Uganda could grow to cover even the most rural communities.
I was very happy indeed with the Rotarians' work. I said, if at all the people in Uganda, they're having such a spirit like those of Rotarians, that could even be better. Because if at all not Rotarians, I don't hope that Annette could even be there up to now.
In 2009, Rotarians laid the foundation for 4 such medical missions per year for the next 5 years. 10 children will be operated on each time. In addition, Ugandan doctors and nurses will receive training in modern technologies in heart surgery. The skills the doctors at Mulago will be equipped with should make it possible for the Ugandan Heart Institute to operate on 250 heart patients by 2014. Grace Agwaru, now an agricultural economist, was the first Gift of Life beneficiary more than 30 years ago. Her compelling story has made her the Gift of Life's famous crusader, a responsibility she took upon herself to give the miraculous heart surgery a voice, leading more charitable people to take the initiative to save more lives.
My eyes have seen 30 years of sunrises and sunsets. Have seen my mom, dad, and family grow older for 30 years. I have gone to school, worked, and been with my friends. Lived life for 30 years because of you. No one could ever put into words what you have given me. Thank you, Rotarians, for giving us the gift of life.
Rotarians translate their acquaintance into opportunities for service and dedicate their time to fundraising and fostering the success of a varied range of projects that impact on the lives of people in their communities. The Salama School for the Blind in Mukono is a solid demonstration of Rotary's commitment to literacy for Ugandan children, and especially the underprivileged children with disabilities. Here, Rotarians have facilitated the availability of teaching aids and learning materials, as well as the construction and rehabilitation of school blocks. The provision of these special teaching and learning materials means that this population of 50 children is now able to develop careers and take charge of their lives in future. By being able to read, write, and go through school, they will overcome their sight disabilities, contribute to the development of their communities, and perhaps a better life for others in their situation. At the Katalemwa Cheshire Center, just on the outskirts of Kampala, Rotary's efforts in making life livable for people with disabilities, and particularly children, has been taken a step further, contributing to the administration of therapy for children born with special needs. Physiotherapy for children with neurological disorders and orthopedic complications is provided here, partly with funds raised by Ugandan Rotarians. The center has its own workshop for fabricating casts and other walking aids. The therapy, combined with other special care, has made it possible for children who would never have managed to walk to be able to exercise and play with their able-bodied peers. Polio eradication is an Africa-wide initiative that, through Rotary's mobilization efforts to provide vital polio vaccines, has supported public health systems on the continent. The Kick Polio Out of Africa initiative is part of Rotary's Polio Plus program that has changed the lives of children globally. Polio Plus, which began worldwide in 1985, has facilitated the mobilization of over $850 million, which made it possible for more than 2 billion children to receive polio vaccines. Such efforts played a big part in having the World Health Organization declare Uganda polio-free in 2006. The fragility of public health in developing countries has compelled Rotarians to keep up their fundraising in support of immunization against polio. Rotary's involvement in health surpasses fundraising for the polio vaccine to tackle issues of inadequacy of equipment in hospitals in Uganda. Mengo Hospital, a vital health provider for the Kampala general area, has been one of the beneficiaries of these interventions. Rotarians purchased wheelchairs for the critically ill, oxygen concentrators for managing emergencies, as well as pressure monitors that have greatly eased the provision of healthcare at this facility. Safe domestic water and its contribution to the quality of life of local communities is a fact that Rotarians in Uganda understand very well. In a country where only 60% of the population has access to safe water, charitable efforts to expand the coverage of safe drinking water for households are of immeasurable value. Rotary clubs all over the country have not only aided the construction of safe water sources, but in some cases, like at the Salama School for the Blind in Mukono, They've even procured and installed water purification systems that serve both the school and the community around it. Rural communities and the less developed areas in urban centers have greatly benefited from this generous effort. Rotary's strength in Uganda is the youth, and they have dedicated their youthful energy to making Uganda and the rest of the world a better place. For Ugandan Rotarians, the spirit of togetherness is only meaningful when it makes their local communities habitable places, where development projects are brought to fruition through continued commitment.